Oh, we're up to Jesus now. I almost didn't play a Jesus song. He would have smoked me. Jesus doesn't smoke. The other guy does. My mom always says, and she's right. My mom's the only person who ever heckles me at shows, and she says, everything you think comes out of your mouth on stage. You don't know how to like keep it in there. And I was like, where do you think I got it from, Mom? Get along very well. I know I'm telling this story. So yeah, we're going to do some Jesus, and this song is going to come from a place called the Georgia Sea Islands, off the coast of Georgia. You guessed it. And there's a culture there, the Gullah Geechee culture. This black culture goes traced all the way back to slavery for lots of reasons, political and geographical. The culture was able to survive there in a lot of ways. After the Civil War, they were able to maintain land for a while until some guy was like, no, let's give the land back to white people. I mean, this is crazy. Also, just being separate from the land, they were able to live together. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So lots of like food, lots of language, things survive till today, and some crafts that I don't know a lot about. And also this style of singing known as the ring shout, which is where they sing in church, which involves lots of rhythm, call and response, dancing in a counterclockwise circle, never crossing your legs for some reason while dancing, because that's the devil's move. Yeah, and so it's really nice to be able to have this music and have kind of this connection to this time period, this through line of what early slave churches might have sounded like. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, if you will join me, we're going to sing a song together, and we're going to recreate this Georgia Sea Island thing. You can feel the vibe. I remember Frederick Douglass, I'm paraphrasing like a mofo, in his autobiography, he said something like, when I first heard these spirituals, it was my first inklings of knowing that I wanted to be free. When I heard like these meetings, these church meetings in the way of this style of singing, right? So let's do a song. My new favorite one is called Adam in the Garden, Pinning Leaves. So this is right after Adam and Eve have eaten the apple. And a guy comes to the garden and he's like, where is everybody? And everyone's pinning leaves. They're pinning leaves to cover up their naked bodies, right? Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. So I'll sing a line like, Adam in the garden, and you guys will say pinning leaves. And I'll say Adam in the garden, you'll say pinning leaves, right? So let's try it. I'll give you some time. Adam in the garden, pinning leaves. 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 Okay, I know you guys ate a lot of food, but you'll feel it probably while we get in there. Pinning leaves. And so I'm going to be playing this instrument known as the bones, one of the world's oldest instruments. They found evidence of the bones all over the place. They think that cave people, killed an animal and then turned its ribs into the bones. I saw at the Met in New York, they had instruments from ancient Egypt, and they had little bones, like clappers that had little hands on them. Apparently they were like to pray to some god. Romani people brought them around. They called them kartal in India through there. Whatever, there's all kinds of bones. In America, they're a very important part of blackface minstrelsy. And became an important part of music until drums came and killed them. I'm going to use these bones to help create this rhythm that we're going to be hearing. And if you want to clap along, your beat will be, and you just do that, and we're going to have a great time. What's your line again?
Pin and leaves.
What's the other one?
Pin and leaves.
That's the one. Here we go. Adam in the garden, pinning leaves. 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 God called Adam, 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 pinning leaves. Adam in the garden, 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 pinning leaves. God called Adam, 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 pinning leaves. Adam wouldn't answer, pinning leaves. Adam wouldn't answer. Adam wouldn't answer, pinning leaves. Adam wouldn't answer, pinning leaves. Adam, pinning leaves. Where art thou, pinning leaves? Adam, pinning leaves. Where art thou, pinning leaves? God, I'm ashamed. God, I'm ashamed, pinning leaves. God, I'm ashamed. God, I'm ashamed, pinning leaves. Adam in the garden, 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 pinning leaves. God called Adam, 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 pinning leaves. Adam, pinning leaves. Where art thou, pinning leaves? Adam, pinning leaves. We're all cow, pinning leaves. God, I'm ashamed. God, I'm ashamed. Pinning leaves. God, I'm ashamed. God, I'm ashamed. Pinning leaves. Adam in the garden, 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 pinning leaves. Thank you. Thank you very much.